So, he's right there, right? Yeah, I know him.
I just feel bad because the customers are snoring and everything. It just doesn't
Yeah, I
feel
know.
like customers.
I've already talked to him. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to him. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
I feel like I feel so bad because like you said, I know he hasn't been able to go, but
No, I know. Well, the thing is, I tell them that they can come, like, if they need to, but they can't sleep. Like,
he's always every time he comes, he's always been good.
no, he's like he's a good
Yeah,
kid,
good
but
kid. So I feel bad, but he's been sleeping for almost 3 hours.
yeah.
I keep waking him up. He can't sleep.
No, I got you. I already know what because I seen him like 2 years ago, and now he's back. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. Don't worry about it. Hey, they want you to leave, bro, and you can't come back to the plaza, no. If I see you, I'm gonna have to trespass you, because I already had to talk to you. Because this is your last warning, bro. I talked to you the other day. I know who you are. Yo, what do you mean? I didn't talk to you the other day. What did I tell you the other day, bro? If you want to continue this conversation, I'll just have him come here now and trespass you now, bro. Let's go.
And I think he wants that out there because, especially if you're his agent, like you want it out there. You want it talked about. You want the Giants to know, yeah, oh yeah, and this is all I'm thinking about, and I'm putting it out in the world, how I feel about your quarterback. That bodes well. I think we already knew this. We already knew this was a job that was going to attract people with experience, that people would want this job. Mike McCarthy's making it abundantly clear that he wants the job. And so now it's another name that you can take seriously and say, is this the right guy for right now? I just want somebody who's experienced. It's such a good job. And I know anybody with experience is going to show up. They've only tried before, they've only failed before. So I understand the caller is just going to say, well, I'd rather have this coordinator, that might be coordinator, because they're all fresh, like Tom Landry. This man, he's not the man anyway. And he was one of the quarterbacks in the job, got back to him. Isn't it pretty amazing? It's really amazing, right? When you what the level of scale or what scale looks like from one place to another. Well, it makes sense. Yeah, it's happened in baseball, right? And the Yankees are considered in New York to have a lack of success. They won the World Series. The Pirates would crave. You know, how long has it been? 15 years without a championship for the Yankees. You know, the Pirates would take those 15 years forever. Because they haven't won since 1979. They haven't been good for a decade. Was it 10 years missing the playoffs? So, yeah, everybody's on a different track. But I will admit that there will be a day, hopefully, if they get Tomlin or they get McCarthy, that the Giants are perennial playoff teams, and I'm on Don Harmon Rosenberg saying the guy should be out of the job because he has not won a playoff game in 5 years. Yeah, that's right. Playoffs every year. Yeah, you want to get there. I'd like to get to a point where I'm complaining about my team not winning playoff games, not spoiling themselves on national television and smelling it. So listen, spoiling and smelling? Yeah, they're digging in and showing it to everybody, and they've been sticking their faces. He's going to put national television because of the job. 18 seasons he coached in the NFL as a head coach, right? Let's take one out because he was fired in week 13, so it's not a full season, right? Okay. So 17 seasons. And 11 of the 17 seasons, he had double-digit wins. All right, that alone right there, right, is enough. But then you have, out of the 17 seasons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 playoff appearances. Yep. That's a resume. Now, again, one Super Bowl, only one. But in the 13 years that he was a head coach and made the playoffs, 3, 4, 5, only 5 of them, he only played one game. Like, didn't get out of whatever the first round was, whether it was wild card, whether it was division round. So 5 of the 13, so for the majority of the time, he's at least winning a playoff game as well. So that's what I mean by the knock against him and his inability, quote unquote, to win in the playoffs. He only won 1 year, he only won one playoff game. And they did not list in the playoff game. And he remember when Green Bay was down there, he said after, like, they're on, they'll go to the Lakers. But in the Green Bay, he said, he went 12-5, 12-5, and 12-5 in 3 consecutive seasons. Taking a team that was 6-10 and then turning it into a perennial 12-win team. Would you like that? Yeah, take that. Now, I will look at, is it a Dallas problem? Because you look at Dallas, since Dallas is right, but he's the last one to win the Super Bowl, right?
Hello? What up, BG? That's your new name? You don't know what that stands for. Look it up. Fucking, yeah. You want to go to the store like we talked about? And then, whatever. Alright, I forgot what else I was going to say to you, but just call me back. Alright. Love you.
I know that hiring can be challenging because there's tons of resumes.
Eastbound D2E, broken down tractor trailer in the left lane by Atlantic Avenue. He's been out there since early this afternoon. Hopefully they'll figure things out. You're jammed on the inbound Gowanus from the Belt Merge. Westbound LIE and Queens falling toward Casino Boulevard. Crash out there blocking 2 lanes. Delays go back into Nassau County. Really no easy way to the outbound Georgia aside from the Henry Hudson. Cross front to westbound, slam from White Plains Road on through. Inbound Georgia about 10 to 15 for the upper deck. Outbound Lincoln Orange about 30 to 40 minutes. Outbound Holland now close to an hour. This report is sponsored by the New York City Department of Transportation. Speeding Ruins Live. Drivers, watch out for pedestrians and cyclists and slow your turns to less than 5 miles an hour. I'm Brandy Scott on ESPN New York.
Hey, Steve Windsor here. If you're looking to consolidate your high-interest credit card debt with a personal loan, take a look at SoFi Stack. A SoFi personal loan comes with low fixed rates, no fees required, and it's in a same-day funding. That looks good on paper, but SoFi also has CPI tests, having helped its members pay off over $33 billion in debt to date. Score. View your rate for a SoFi personal loan at SoFi.com/stack today. Loans originated by SoFi Bank and a member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply at SoFi.com/stack. NMLS 696891.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network, so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day service.
Ugh.